All right. Nick, obviously you guys are defending state champions coming off this year. I mean, is that your goal again this year? How do you think the team's looking so far?
Yeah, of course. That's everybody's goal to win a state championship. I mean, we had a little scrimmage on Saturday. Showed that we needed a lot of work, really. And, I mean, we still got a chance to win another state championship.
Jacoby talked a little bit about it. How about this team? You're playing in the Kirk Herbstreit Classic, traveling to Ohio. I mean, how do you think these Ohio guys are going to handle your South Florida talent?
I think we're gonna beat them pretty much. I mean, South Florida's the best place to play football.
Obviously, you're known as a great tight end, but you also play defense. Do you think on the next level you're definitely going to be a tight end, or what do you think?
Yeah, I don't really like defense too much. I mean, I don't even want to play it really, but I got to play it just for the team.
Do you think playing defense at all? I guess you played some outside linebacker, DN. Do you think that's helped in your blocking?
I mean, yeah. I mean, going up against Kurt every day. I mean, just showing that. He's the best DN I think in the country. I mean, just going up against him every day is just work, making himself better.
And for you personally, when people come out to a game and they're going to see Nick O'Leary on the field, I mean, what type of player are they going to see in these games?
Physical. I mean, I run, catch the ball, run around people, and then just play hard every play.
And I mean, obviously, I got to ask you, I know there's been some stuff out there. Maybe you narrow your list of schools you'd like to go down to. If you just want to put it on record, what schools are you looking at, maybe considering?
I mean, my top 5 really are Miami, Florida State, Florida, Alabama, North Carolina, and Georgia.
And growing up, I mean, obviously here in South Florida, is there any specific players, maybe a tight end, you're trying to emulate your game after?
No, not really.
No, nobody? All right. And just as far as the season, returning state champs, what team, is there a team in the area that maybe think you guys can give you some trouble, and maybe some teams later on in the playoffs?
Not really in the area. I mean, I think our toughest game is going to be Armwood.
All right, Jacoby, obviously practice been going for a few weeks, season right around the corner. How do you think the team's looking so far?
I think we coming along pretty good. We had a scrimmage this Saturday, so we got to see a lot of things that we needed to work on, and I think we'll be real good when the season rolls around.
Obviously, you're returning at quarterback. You consider yourself the leader of the offense, and you think you got the offense pretty much handle the offense under control?
Yeah, I think I'm the biggest leader of the offense, pretty much the whole team since I am the quarterback. But I think I got the heads on right track, so we should be good.
Being honored as one of the top 10 players in South Florida, Treasure Coast, Palm Beach, a lot of good players. How much does that mean to you?
It means a lot. You're around a whole bunch of great players. Extremely good list, players that's got offers all around the country and everything, and it's just a big honor.
Now you guys are traveling to Ohio to play in the Kirk Herbstreit Classic to start the season. What do you think those boys in Ohio, how do you think you're going to handle that?
I think we'll come out hard against them. We ready. We've been thinking about them since day one, since we found out we was playing in the game, so I think we should be good.
Obviously, you got a bunch of offers out there. Any teams at the top of your list right now? Maybe some visits you're thinking about making?
My visits, I'm trying to coordinate them now, so I don't know which ones I'm going to take yet.
And obviously, you're pretty good at basketball, too. Does that come into factor? I mean, basketball, football, you want to play both on the next level? Just football, just basketball?
For now, I'm going to just wait and see how I come in my first year, see what kind of impact I make on the team, and from there, then I'll make my decision.
And just for you, your personal expectations this season for yourself and for the team?
My personal expectation is come out, try to complete every pass, win every game, win every snap, and team expectations just win every game, win every snap, and state championship again.
All right. Sounds good, man. Thanks a lot. Good luck this season. Obviously, summer practice been underway for a few weeks. Season right around the corner, man. How you feeling physically? Getting adjusted to the heat again?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling real good. I'm real excited because all our players been coming to practice, real dedicated. So I think we're gonna have a good year this year.
So obviously, going up against your teammates, there are a lot of guys impressing you out there. Do you think the team's gonna be pretty good this year?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of competition within my team. A lot of players growing up now. Finding how important football is.
Yeah, obviously, you're mentioned in the top 10 of players in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, South Florida area. I mean, how important is that to you? There's a lot of great players down here.
Oh yeah, it's a real big thing for me and Boynton Beach, our community, because we never, that comes from my school, so it's a big thing for me.
How about, getting honored not only by 760, but Kirk Herbstreit? I'm sure you've seen him on TV.
Yeah, that's a real big thing. That's real big for me.
So, you've got a ton of offers, obviously. Now, do you know where you're going to be visiting? You got some schools on the top of your mind?
Not right now. Everything's level right now. I gotta do some more research with my parents and my coaches and see how things go.
What are your personal goals for this season coming up? Do you have any goals set for the team and for yourself individually?
Oh, for the team, for us to have a real good record. Our school never had the best record, so that's for team-wise. For me, at least over 25 sacks.
25.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I know.
How many did you have last year?
I really don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just as far as what teams do you consider your biggest rival? What team is it, if there's one team you could pick, which team would you definitely want to beat this season?
Atlantic.
You want to beat Atlanta?
Atlantic, yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to say? How about when people come to see Boynton Beach play, what are they going to see in Jonathan Harris?
Are they going to see a leader, team player on and off the field, and they're going to see a great athlete.
And just one more thing, how about your coach, Rick Swain? How's your relationship with him and mentoring the guys?
It's real good. Me and Coach Swain like this, we talk every day on the phone or at school. Everything I need, I go to Swain. He'll do his best to do it.
All right, Giorgio. Obviously, practice has been going now for a couple weeks in the summer. How you feeling so far, shape-wise, the heat-wise, everything?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Yep, first game Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What you've seen in practice so far, the players returning from last year, how do you think Fort Pierce Central, because you guys had a pretty good year last year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really good team chemistry. We got quite a few seniors on the team and whatnot. We should go pretty far this year.
Now, obviously, you have played both sides of the ball. I mean, which side do you think you're going to concentrate on, or are you going to be playing both sides of the ball?
Well, yeah, I'm dominant at both sides, so I'm playing both sides this year here too. So
Which side do you enjoy the most, or which side do you think is your strongest?
I love both sides actually. I'm probably gonna go with defensive end though.
Yeah. Right. Obviously, you committed to playing the Under Armour All-American game on ESPN later this year. I mean, what's that like? Is that how big an honor is that?
Yeah, I always wanted to play, and it's like a dream come true.
Yeah. As far as where you grew up in your area, is there any specific players or just in South Florida in general that you looked up to growing up? Any favorite players you're trying to emulate your game after?
No favoritism. I just love football. I just love the game of football.
Yeah. How about, obviously you've got a ton of offers. Is there anybody at the top of your list right now, some schools you're thinking about going to visit, or schools that just pop off the top of your mind you're thinking about?
Yeah, you got the big three in Florida, Miami, Florida State. We got some outside schools out of state. It's like LSU, Tennessee, Clemson, Auburn, Notre Dame, whatnot.
Cool, that's a lot of big schools. Obviously, you're recognized as one of the top 10 players in South Florida. There's a lot of great talent down here. I mean, what does that mean to you, and how do you think you rank compared to the top players down here?
I don't really look in too much to it or whatnot, but it feels good to be on as top 10 player in Florida or whatnot.
Yeah. Is there anybody else on your team that we should keep an eye on that maybe gives you a little trouble in practice, or you think that's really going to step up this season?
I got my boy Michelson Marseille, offensive tackle, offensive guard, whatnot. Pretty good player, He gets me right, That's probably why I'm here, where I'm at right now.
All right, cool, man. Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to get out there? Like, who is Giorgio Newberry? What are we looking forward to this year?
You're just looking at an animal on the field, I'm going hard. You already know.
All right, man. All right, Kurt. Obviously, a couple weeks before the season starts, how do you think the team's looking overall?
A lot better than spring. Coming together more. We got a lot of people that's new and a lot of inexperienced people, so you building more of a bond.
Now, I guess you play kind of a hybrid outside linebacker, DN. Do you consider yourself just like a pure pass rusher? Or?
No, I want to make myself more balanced and more dimensional, however possible on the field. So.
And coming off last year, obviously you had a great season. What areas do you think you need to improve on this year?
Run stopping, using my hands more, and then speed. I can always get better at a lot of different things, but run stopping mostly.
Obviously, coming off a state championship, a lot of great players return. You yourself, Nick Jacoby, man, are you expecting the same thing again this year?
Just work hard and see what the season brings. If we get together as a team, I think it's possible. We got a lot of good talent, and depends on how we play as a team.
What personal goals have you set for yourself this season? Maybe not in terms of numbers, but is there anything you want to accomplish?
Right now, I'm just thinking about the team, trying to get us more close, because we're not really quite a team yet, and we're pretty good. But I think we need more bond, and I haven't really set no personal goals.
Obviously, you guys lost Matt Elam, Gerald Christian. You're hearing some names like Leroy Kelson, the D tackle,
Keith Bowers.
Keith Bowers, exactly.
Yeah. We got a lot of unknown names. Tommy Lee. We got a lot of people that come in, and we got a good team, good talent. We just got to bring it together.
Obviously, you got a ton of offers out there.
Yeah.
Is there any teams that have stood out to you, teams that you definitely, programs you want to go take a visit to?
Yes, a couple schools. I'm thinking about taking a visit to Alabama, North Carolina, LSU, Notre Dame, and probably Georgia, but none of those really concrete yet. And we'll see what things go.
What players did you watch growing up that maybe you try and emulate your game after? Some players you try and, anybody?
Jason Taylor, definitely. That was just my favorite player, and I always played the game just for fun. And I had a bigger brother that's 3 years older than me. He at Iowa State now, and he was a great role model for me. And we played the same position and same build, and so it was good learning from him.
And obviously, on the next level, do you see yourself playing DN outside linebacker? Do you have a preference? You'll play anywhere?
I honestly think I'm athletic enough to play either or. Put enough weight on me, I can play in the 3 technique. To keep me slim, I can play outside linebacker. It don't really matter.
Been trying to put some weight on. You've been hitting the gym this year. Any numbers you've improved on weight-wise?
Yeah, I'm about 212 right now, 210, 212 in that area, and I'm being solid right now. Just keeping my weight, same speed, and just ready to go.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Would you say any players in the area are more athletic than you on the defensive side of the ball?
No. I think I can get out there.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, dude. Good luck this season, man. All right, Trey. Senior season this year, man. How's it feel finally get that senior season coming? You ready to go?
Yeah, I feel like I'm 100% ready to go because we got 2 big D1 linemen in Mike Patulis, Cody Preble, and we're just looking for a state championship.
When you talk about those linemen, how nice is it to have 2 big guys like that D1 lineman on your line blocking for you?
Yeah, it's not just them. We also got a couple of juniors. Our average size is about 6'4", 280 up there, and we just got to transfer some from Summit Christian. So I'm looking to rush for at least 2,000.
So obviously you're here at the Curb Street event today, recognized one of the top 10 players in Palm Beach County in the Treasure Coast. I mean, how's that feel? There's a lot of great players in this area.
It's a blessing to definitely be out here because I never thought I'd be the one to be in the top 10 players. So it's definitely a blessing.
Now, obviously, you're the only running back we got in the top 10. I mean, do you think you're the best running back in Palm Beach County?
That's up for you, definitely the fans to decide. That's up for the crowd to decide, so I'll leave it up to them for that one.
Heading into the season, I mean, obviously, summer practice has begun and stuff. I mean, how are you feeling physically entering the season right now? You feel like you're in top shape?
I feel like I'm in top shape, definitely. I just want to be able to lead my team to a state championship and beat the teams that we should beat, and definitely have some upsets. I know I have a couple friends at Dwyer. They should be here later on, and we want to upset their team.
All right. You mentioned state championship already. I mean, what are your expectations for Park Vista this upcoming season?
That's really our main goal is for a state championship, and our line also wants me to rush for 2,000 just to prove that no one can really be touched with them.
Obviously, you got a ton of offers out there. What are some schools just on the top of your mind right now? I don't know if you have a top 5 or anything, but what are some schools you're looking at, thinking about making visits to?
Definitely want to take a couple visits to Ole Miss, West Virginia, Penn State, Texas A&M. I'm going to go see what Florida's about again. I'm still going to go up there. And a couple more.
All right. And basically, I mean, having the career you've had already, sophomore, junior, great years, I mean, did you ever think you'd get to this point where you'd have this many college offers, have the opportunity to play on that next level?
When I first started playing, I wasn't really thinking of college until my coach, he was like, man, you really are a great player. And he was like, I hope you're definitely taking it seriously to play at the next level. And I just started thinking to myself and was like, this could be my way out. This could be my way to become pro or actually play at the next level. So it's always a blessing to be able to play at the next level.
Have you lived in Palm Beach County most of your life?
Yeah, most of my life, yeah.
Is there any players in particular, pro, college players that you looked up to growing up, you try and emulate your game after?
I definitely try to look after Reggie Bush, Percy Harvin, Chris Johnson, those type of players. A lot of players with speed. That's what I base myself on.
Terrell Floyd, D-back, Port St. Lucie High School. All right, Terrell, obviously just a couple weeks away from the season here. How do you think the team is stocking up this year?
We're looking real good this year. I think we'll be better than last year. We're working hard in the weight room. A lot of people showed up this summer, so I think you look pretty good this year.
Obviously, you're known as a great D-back. You're going to be playing some offense, too?
Yeah, I play a little offense the same, both ways, always, so I'll be good.
Now, you think defensively you're more comfortable at cornerback, safety? Do you have a preference?
Well, I play safety at my PSL, but most schools look at me at corner, so I can play both. I feel comfortable at both positions.
Now, coming off the offseason, obviously you had a great season last year. What things do you think you need to work on personally to get your game a little bit to that next level?
I just want to get my footwork better footwork, come better out my break, my back pedal, and stuff like that.
Obviously, growing up in South Florida, there's a lot of great players to look up to. Anybody in particular you try and model your game after?
I had a great player to play last year, Albert Wilson. I got most of my game from him. He was a great athlete at PSL.
And obviously, you got a lot of offers. Is there any schools that are up there at the top yet? You waiting to take some visits? What schools are you thinking about visiting?
Where you taking a visit? I'm planning on visiting Louisville, West Virginia. So I'm two schools I know I'm gonna visit in this upcoming weeks coming up.
Okay. And basically, when people go out to a Port St. Lucie game, what are they going to see when they see Terrell Floyd on the field?
They're gonna see me playing hard with my team, trying to win the game. That's basically what they're gonna see. Be working hard on the field.